Okay guys, here we have the completed level. I'm going to do some more work after the class, but for right now, this is what it's gotten to for the class. We've got lovely post-processing, light shafts, we got the atmospheric fog, a little bit of lens flare. Used a bunch of post-processing effects to give this a really nice overall lighting appearance. We've got each building, got rubble, water effects. But inside the buildings we have some foliage growing around each building around all of the destroyed sections. Has different piles of rubble. They've all each been individually laid out, textured. Pieces of wood, rocks, stones from walls. There's also that notepad. But we have other, like I said, each building has a bunch of rubble around it on all of the destroyed sections. We have some small fires to add some interior lighting. I kind of wanted to keep it dim. I didn't want it to be too bright in here. So I went with the fires to try to keep more of the theme without having like working lights, but still provide enough light that you could see. There are stairways that go up. Again, more rubble, lots more foliage in amongst the rubble, towards blocks. Again, more of this glorious post-processing lighting. Jump pad to get over to this section. Rocket launcher pickup, there for light. I have them scattered throughout every building, so that way each building has enough light that you can see, but still has that kind of dark abandoned. We have teleport. Takes you up to the very, very top story of the tallest building, at least that particular building. As you can see, I've got trees sitting around everywhere, grass, flowers, lots of rubble piles everywhere. Trying to make it feel like a really old abandoned place. It's just got some, maybe some squatters living in it. So we got fires places. Another teleporter to take you back down to the middle. We have a few of these bigger bonfires. Add some more ambient light in the shadowed areas. I was noticing it was getting a bit dark in these areas underneath the shadow of the buildings. We also have a few different jump pads. We got this one that'll take you way up here to the top. And to keep you from dying, I put a physics volume here to slow you down, so that way, based on the feedback that I got from class, we're not hurting the players as they use the jump pads. You could also just decent little flare effects, amplifiers. Even in the darker rooms, it's still light enough that you can see. If there was someone standing there, but it does add to the atmosphere of old dilapidated city block. I tried to, also based on feedback, I added more of these slight small hills, so that way people couldn't just strafe back and forth and have their guns at height, just snapping headshots left, right, and center. The terrain itself definitely has a lot more variation in its elevation. I have a few of these teleporters that should go on. basic gist of the level. Been quite the process getting everything working correctly. And these physics volumes have been the hardest. Because getting them to line up just right and actually have them function every time someone uses the jump pad was a bit of a trick. Numerous occasions, tested it out, hit here really, really hard, went down to 1 hit point. But it definitely helps add to the mobility of the level. I'd be putting like you can see the rocket launcher in the middle to add a powerful weapon for to incentivize players to go towards the middle. That's also where the big super health is. But overall, this is what the level looks like. I added some roofs. Each roof is similarly constructed, but they all have something different up in here. So one of them, they seemed a little too plain, so I had to add some character to each roof. Didn't want to just copy paste them all. So each of them has got a little bit something different going on. Even though most players won't be able to get up here, they looked too plain. But other than that, that is the level as a whole.